this exercise is going to be focused on cultivating a relationship with our inner child, with ourselves, every day. If you think about yourself in a relationship with anyone, if it's a relationship that we really care about, we have to nurture it, right? Now, adult relationships may not need daily interaction. They might not need the same level of care, but when you're talking about relating to somebody either in a new relationship or when you have a child, consistency is super important. So I'm going to suggest that you come up with a method for you of carving out time every single day to tune into and touch into yourself, to find your connection to yourself. That can be intentionally looking for your inner child. It can be tuning into your body, tuning into your heart or your gut. It can be anything that you say to yourself, this is me taking care of myself. This is me taking care of my inner child. This is me inquiring into what's going on inside of me right now. It's any way that works best for you to connect to yourself, to tend to your inner child, to create a relationship with yourself inside. So some days it might be really, really calling out to you to tune in and maybe close your eyes and do an inner child meditation or find your inner child. But other times it might be simply deciding that you're going to go outside and go for a walk intentionally with yourself and with your inner children, and you're all going to go for a walk. Or it could be something like that you have identified something that you need in your life. You need something more of, you need maybe more affection. And so you take a little time that you light a candle and you give yourself a hand massage. And you think about that as you taking care of yourself and your inner child. It could be play. It could be journaling. It's up to you. But I would recommend that you touch in to yourself as often as you can throughout the day. One of the things that I did in the beginning was every time I was in the car, stopped at a stoplight, I would take a moment, put my hand on my heart. I would breathe. It became where the hand on my heart signaled connection to myself. I sometimes might express gratitudes. I sometimes might be driving along and just be saying kind things to myself. One of the most important things you can do is every time you notice yourself trash talking yourself, being critical, being negative, getting into that spiral, is stopping it. Just saying, we're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that type of talk anymore. That's a voice from someone else. That's not my voice to me. And then speak kindly to yourself. And remember, your inner child is always listening. Always listening. The way you treat yourself matters. These are just some of the things you can be doing. They don't have to be big things. They could be little, teeny, tiny, simple things. In fact, the more you do throughout the day, the better. So when you go to bed at night, put your hand to your heart. Tell yourself that you love you. Maybe call out something that you did that you felt proud of during the day. If you're noticing your heart is racing, put your hand on your heart and say something like, we're okay. I'm with you. You're not alone. These do not have to be things that you need to carve out some big block of time, 2 hours, go for a spa appointment. No, this is building in a practice that you're always cultivating the relationship that you have with yourself. And then what happens is as you start to do that, then you'll find that this is just part of your life. You just automatically think of yourself and you think about your needs and you think about your feelings and you tend to those things. Another thing is, let's just say you have a situation that came up and you notice yourself feeling really tense and tight. Maybe your shoulders are tight. Maybe you feel like you're a little irritable, you're reactive. You can pause for a second and say, what inside of me am I not feeling right now? What happened? Maybe you track back. What is causing me to feel so much angst right now? What is causing me to feel tense? And then think back, oh my gosh, it started this morning when that person sent that email and I never processed it. Go back to the email and give yourself a chance to process it. Give yourself a chance to put your hand on your heart and say, oh, when they said that, I took it as an insult and now I've been carrying it all day long. And then start to listen to yourself. cultivate a relationship with yourself. Feel into those feelings. Allow those sensations and feelings to move through your body. And then also, you can question some of them. Like, did that person really mean to do that? And then go to that place of, even if they did, can I find inside of me the part of me that knows that just because someone else believes something or thinks something doesn't mean it's true, and that I want to be the source of my validation and my love and approval. So maybe your adult self can rise up, hold the inner child who's afraid she's not enough or who's afraid she's being judged, and your adult self can say, I'm here, I feel you, I know how hard it is to feel those feelings, and I love you, I see you, I see that you are whatever it is. And this is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.